movement speed coming out from the Thor.
And that is going to be DB coming off the victory in the losers quarterfinals against Legit 3-0, making it a very quick set to make his qualification into the loser semifinals. And of course, seeing this right now, just as you said, it is going to be Lopez, and that strength stance, honestly kind of scary, because 8 strength gauntlets and blasters. You have a lot of strings, a lot of true combos that you can take advantage of with blasters, a lot of read options on gauntlets to get a huge amount of damage built up. So all that extra damage collapsing in on itself could lead to a lot of danger for DB, unless we see him continue to do this, because that is absolutely disgusting.
Very strong opening from DB. Already has Lopez in the yellow. Now he's in the orange. That was 20 seconds for 100 damage in this game. What a strong opening from DB. Ooh. And now he comes in with the hammer, hits the nair, hit the side air. Is Lopez red? I couldn't see. He got hit so far.
Just barely.
Yeah,
just barely. Now he's red. Definitely in the red.
It was 35 seconds or 150 damage coming out from DB. He's starting this one very strong, very fast. Is Lopez going to be able to hang with this? It's going to be a tough game one for him. The neutral light, he has DB in the orange. So DB hasn't yet found that kill move, but he's looking for it. You see the side lights coming out. Wants to follow that up with a side air. The true combo KO option from the orb.
Ooh,
that
could have been very dangerous, but the neutral sig, Lopez turning things all the way around, and that's that strength coming out, allowing him to get that damage build up extremely quickly, especially against a character like Thor, who has a lot of strength, a lot of defense as well to soak a lot of those hits, and being able to counter that. Ooh, goes for the recovery option, just barely misses, being DB off stage, being a little bit lower, not popped up high enough to get caught by the recovery hit.
Lopez has much better footing here in the second stock. He's definitely winning the damage war so far. Putting a lot of distance between him and DB, but you see DB gets on him and he sticks to him. 3 hits coming out. There's a 4th. There's a 5th hit coming out. Lopez answers back with a down air. And a side light into the side air. Has DB into the orange. Lopez still in the lead here. And now Lopez has met DB in the orange. He's getting closer and closer to red. Neutral light has him in the red. Goes for the pivot neutral air. D-Light recovery and the knockout off the top, the high strength.
Just absolutely crushing it with the cross pick, and now just getting pulled. Oh, went right through the side sig. Just caught out that gap in hitboxes, and now DB being forced off to the side of the map, the side air allowing him to get back just barely in the nick of time, but missing the down sig. That would have had a lot of high knockup from the 4th. Oh,
he just stood there. He didn't even spot dodge. He just stood there. Out comes the D-Light recovery. Lopez's blasters this game are putting in so much work. He even held that one, and it was still a significant amount of time before DB was able to punish it.
So Lopez is definitely looking to be one of the scarier players right now, and DB is having, even with all his success using this orb, all the strings and the successful reads that he's even able to get, Lopez is still keeping this even, keeping a little bit of a lead, and just looking. Oh! Woo!
Slide charging that one off of the soft platform, using the mechanic where you can steer that, using it to go forward, carrying that momentum with him, sliding as close as he could before he could reach out and grab that knockout. There you see that D-Light recovery that he hit in like the beginning stages of red. That was a fantastic KO, and there you go. You see him moving forward, carrying that momentum, holding right so he can slide as far as possible to get all the range that he needs with his side signature.
And that side sig has so much variable force on it. It hits so hard, and it's straight horizontal knockback. So, of course, it's going to go straight towards the blast zone. The shortest distance, there's no time. Unless he has any amount of damage left that is not in that danger zone area, especially, I mean, if he goes for that option here on this map, it's definitely going to lead to early KOs. But it kills so early because of that variable knockback, as well as the vector of the knockback when it comes out.
Now you did see Lopez open this up with the D-Light into the in-light. For all my Gauntlet boys out there that might not know, that is a very popular opener when your opponent is in white. It is going to be a true option for you. Definitely, if you're not implementing that in your Gauntlet play, D-Light is a strong opening because it's a very good move. You can also get that free in-light damage as well. But unfortunately for Lopez, DB having a much better time controlling him this game. Definitely has the damage lead. Lopez already in the red while DB's still in the orange.
Ooh.
Trying to go for the neutral signature read, turning it around, expecting Lopez to recover high over top.
The dash reverse neutral sig, a really good option because most players, I believe, would try to get that map control and go towards the center of the map to push their opponents out towards those edges, but DB going for that reversal, that was a really good option. But Lopez going actually off stage, doing the reverse of what was expected, really afforded him a little bit of extra room to maneuver. DB still finding that KO regardless. Just shows how damaged that he had Lopez in the first place. But still, a phenomenal movement option there from Lopez, and you gotta shout it out.
Lopez's blasters are looking really nice here.
There's the KO, the sidelight side air follow-up on the DB, getting that KO off onto the right, and now forcing DB into the second stock, evening up the stock's equalization factor. Already underway, DB taking a little bit of damage as well here. Lopez trying to get the damage equalized as well as the stocks. Whether or not he'll be successful, we'll see, but he is landing a lot of hits, even going for the ground pound off stage.
Not sure if he actually wanted to cancel that on stage as maybe sort of a bait, or if DB was stuck a little bit high on that wall. Maybe he could get that AoE blast just for the little cheeky ground pound over there while being safe, or if he meant to like actually ride down along the wall. Yo! Goes for the perk of pivot there with the down air. Oh, he spaced that so well! Oh man, he spaced that so well, and then he's gonna like throw the recovery pickup.
I honestly wish I could see that in the replay, just like frame by frame with the hitboxes, because I would love to see that. I don't think we can ever get hitboxes for that, but that would be so interesting to see how close that was to connecting. Playing the corner right now, Lopez with a weapon throw approach, looking for the scoop, not going to find it. DB with a little bit of dash movement, trying to control the map spacing, but the reversal from Lopez is going to allow DB to take a little bit of an advantage here. Looking for some of the higher options, side air coming out, connecting high, and that's going to be the KO. There it is. 2 stocks to none as we go into game number 3 now. 1 win apiece in the set. DB and Lopez all tied up.
Now Lopez is going to swap over to the Barraza pick. He's throwing away his gauntlets. He wants to pick up the axe while still maintaining the blasters. Going to go into the movement speed stance here. And DB actually going into the defense stance. He started playing on movement speed, and now he's swapped over to defense.
We'll see if that affords him, well, it should afford him literally any extra survivability because you're taking more defense to begin with. But Lopez, of course, sticking with the blasters, going with the Barraza pick. We've seen this be a successful pick so many times in the past. The blasters, the axe, the defense, the damage overall. You don't need to be a fast boy. You don't need to be quick on the attacks with dexterity. I'm not really certain it really does too much for too many characters, but either way, that 4 dex is definitely not really a detractor here. Having those strong hits, being able to confirm those KOs, having something to fall back on to really confirm those things should give Lopez a little bit more affordability when it comes to confirming these stocks, and maybe he believes this is exactly what he needs.
Now he went for that stomp insig. I don't remember if that's true anymore. I would assume it is still true, but it's very tight on positioning where you hit the stomp. You have to like hit it right on top of your opponent.
Lopez's movement is absolutely insane right now. Just getting these blasters and connecting so many hits and so many different vectors of approach. DB playing a little bit careful because he's been hit by so much, and now the swap over to the axe is going to change things up a little bit. DB might actually be even more confident about coming in at diagonals, because some of the attacks like the down air afford some kind of disconnect between where the move comes out, and could provide him some protection against moves like downlight on axe. But the double side air weapon throw just interspersed in between the two is going to find that KO off on the left side. DB getting taken out in that first stock. Ooh, and quick follow-up too.
Yeah, DB's able to respawn, grab the orb immediately upon pickup, sidelight into the side air for the KO. Lopez coming out with some unarmed damage though. Maybe the Chosen bot subbing out for him here. Still choosing to go in unarmed. He chose to dash in and throw out a Neutralite, even though there was a weapon spawn behind him and DB on the right side of the stage. Another weapon spawn coming in. It goes all the way to the right side. Not blessing Lopez, man. He's still stuck on unarmed. Here comes the spawn. He's able to grab an axe. He goes high.
Looking for the aerial. Now going for the neutral sig. Just barely missing the move. And now DB with a few quick punishes, but very, very punishing options there coming out. Oh, the neutral light from Lopez's axe actually avoided the stomp from DB because of the little bit of lift that occurs when you use it. You jump off, do a little twirl off the ground, and your hurt box actually gets lifted up. So he actually avoided the stomp hiccup there from DB. It really, I don't know if that was the intended use of that, but it was flawless regardless. DB still able to find the conversion a little bit later. 2-1 in the set. Lopez down. Needs to find the KO very quickly.
There's a weapon spawn on the field. You see DB starting to move over towards it. There goes the hammer toss. He picks up the orb. Lopez now in the yellow on his final stock against Lopez, who's in the red. I'm sorry, DB. It's the one here in the red. Neutral signature coming out. Lopez in the orange. He's got to be careful. Oh, the stage spike there. He's not going to have enough to get back. There was no dodge off of cooldown to go for the gravity cancel instinct. Even if he did have that, it wouldn't have been enough. We have ourselves a live game here.
Lopez with the blaster's approach. Trying to get a little bit more damage built up. He does have the ability to get this evened up very quickly. Downlight coming out, gravity cancel, and the spacing on that is just going to barely miss. And that is going to let DB get the hit off stage. The recovery not able to find the connection there with the blast zone. Another recovery there from the orb is still not able to do it. Neutral sig coming out from Lopez, looking for the KO off the top. Not going to have enough damage to confirm that either. Looking for any other options there. Looking for the down airs, the side airs potentially. A reversal off the platform. Looking for the down lights as well. Playing very carefully. He knows he's on his last legs. He can't afford any losses right now. Close on the scoop.
Oh, it was a down air. Lopez had to play that so carefully. Basically, any move in Hammer's kit other than a neutral light was going to kill. And even the neutral light might have killed because the stomp would have led to a side air, would have led to a down air, could have led to a neutral air. Obviously, a neutral air would kill, a side air would kill, a recovery. Heck, that might even kill off of the bounce. Who knows?
The only two options that I don't think would have KO'd is a down light and a side light. And they still would have led to KOs because the down light into the coach, like that's the coach pitch, and then the side light is the side light stomp side air anyway. So unless that dodge timing is impeccable off a side light, like those two options are still leading to KOs if you get hit by them.
Now we are seeing the swap over to the Macho Man from Lopez, off of the Barraza, over to the Macho Man that we saw from Wesley earlier today. But DB is still sticking on this Thor. He's feeling the hammer. He's feeling the orb.
I mean, look, it's looking real good, win or loss. He's making these games close. He's getting a lot of damage built up. And he has the strings and the reads.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Trying to do a little bit of a Wesley cosplay here. Gets the dodge just in time to get around the ground pound from DB.
Now, Lopez earlier today did play a Roland, who has the Lance. Looking at any of his previous sets, see if he also played. All right, we don't have a lot of reports outside of top 8. So he's played like 3 characters. Played the Cross, and then he's played the Nash, and he's played 1 game of Roland, I believe. Yeah, just 1 game of Roland in top 8 to get here today.
Cheeky option there, going for the ground pound off stage from DB. In a worse position, that would have been a KO onto himself because he wouldn't have had any other recovery options. I think he only had 1 jump left. But Lopez making his way back, just avoiding the recovery there as well. The neutral air from DB KOing off the top, and that is a high ceiling, so Lopez had to have a ton of damage built up.
Ooh! Side heavy, and that's going to even it up. Minute 15 into this game, and we are dead even. Going to throw that lance up high. DB spawns in, grabs, immediately wake up neutral light, trading blows back and forth. But DB definitely coming out on top so far. Yo, what is with the South America D-Light into the reverse nair?
I don't know, but I like it, and I want to see it hit. Oh! Oh!
He's done.
Yeah, there's no way you're getting back from that. I mean, that's like we were saying before. That's a. I'm trying to think of a good Brawlhalla emo. Maybe a Brawlhalla lull. I don't know. Oh, DB! Dude, that's a Brawlhalla sus right there, playing off on the edge and barely running out of his recovery options. Just right next to the stage. If he took a fall from that, that would have been Brawlhalla GG. Oh my gosh.
I don't actually know any of the Brawlhalla emotes. Random Gate gifted me a sub like multiple times to BH, and I haven't used any of their emotes. Sorry.
I think it's pretty good ones. I'm
Sorry,
not gonna
whoever
lie.
designed those.
I like Brawlhalla lull a lot, so I'm just saying.
Oh, the double dare into the side air. Also hits a nair. Lopez definitely in this. Might be finding himself in the lead here. He keeps DB unarmed. Okay, he went real deep with that one, and then he chose to dare into the wall. At least it moved him down a little bit. He was going to be out of the way of anything immediate going right over the side from DB. So without a weapon, grabs the axe. It's a nice dare. Lopez now in the lead. He needs this victory. Neutral light puts DB into the red.
Woo! Woo! Lopez with a lot of options going out right now, trying to find something that connects. DB playing a very careful game, getting the downlight. Looking for the neutral air option to follow up. Going to find a neutral light instead. The side sig not going to connect, and the weapon throw going to be dodged as well from Lopez. And Lopez takes the edge guard corner. The recovery back on stage, almost grounded, is going to nearly find a KO, but not quite. The defense coming in clutch for the Macho Man Olgrim. As he moves into the center of the stage, is going to be, losing the weapon. Is he going to pick it up in time? He is. And this is not the punishment, but there it is. The stomp side air from DB to take a 3-1 and move it into the losers finals.
How did that stomp pick up? That was an
idea.
aerial Lopez as well. I can't believe that picked up. I want to see the replay of that one. There you see the bracket, though, in front of you. DB going to be moving on into the losers finals to face off against Wesley after that 3-1 he just got against Lopez. Now we're seeing some of the replays from that game. The neutral air taken off the top of the Demon Island. There's the dare. That was punished by DB. Here's the recovery that came out perfectly, punishing that recovery from Lopez. Now here we are in the final stock. This is where the D-Light, oh man, that picked up. What a clutch.
I mean, it really
D-Light.
picked up.
It did.
And it had to, because otherwise, that's just further risk of losing that set. And if you can find the KO, you always take it, no matter what, in a tournament. You don't let your teammate, you don't let your opponent get back to stage.